Hey, welcome back to my channel, Garden Life. My name is Kim from KC. Check out these pickles. We've got some hot pickles that I just canned and some dill pickles that I just canned. Some seeds I saved. The kitchen's a mess because we've been canning. Look at the cans. It's a mess during garden season. They're right on YouTube, all the YouTubers. This is basil drying out. Some parsley drying out. Thyme. I still got my garlic and my sage and my lavender. Different spices drying out. Look at the birds eating. They hanging out. And this is what I get to look at. You hear that can pop? It means it's sealed. Look at them. It's amazing how I've learned so much from watching these birds and feeding them. You know, they fighting over the food. There's no need to fight. There's enough for everybody. It's never gonna run out. It's enough. That shows us in life that, we don't have to fight with one another. There's enough to go around. God said, I will supply all your needs exceedingly and abundantly above all that you could ask. He's not lying, just like these birds. I'll supply them with bird seeds, more than they even can eat. They're not that expensive. But they still fight because they don't know. But we know. So why are we still fighting? It's enough to go around. It's enough for everybody. Okay, I'll get off of that. But that is the most important thing. And let's go out here to the garden and see what's growing. See what's going on out here. We got the strawberries, and I'm making new strawberries from the runners. Remember when I was talking about the runners before? Well, that's the original strawberry tower, and this is the other one, and I've got runners going in here, making new plants. The runner went in that right there. That right there. I made a new plant, and it's got a flower on it already. That started in there from a runner. You can see the runner. See the runner. And then I made it. It rooted in the ground, in the soil, and it produced another plant. And we've already got strawberries coming on. There's one that rooted in this one from a runner. And look, it's already got a strawberry coming on. So you can, he said he'll supply. I ain't not ranting. I'm just letting y'all know the truth, the word of God. He said I will supply all your needs. He wasn't lying. And y'all know he wasn't. Y'all see it every day. You still making it. You still here. You still thriving, and you still surviving. You may not have all you want, but you sure got what you need. This is the second birdhouse that they've broken squirrel, he climbs all the way in it and breaks it out because I can't get up early enough to put bird seeds out. I need to start doing it at night. This is the pumpkin patch. Look at that big pumpkin. I've never grown pumpkins before, so I really don't know when to take it off. I think it's time. It's starting to turn. But that was where it had a suntan from the pantyhose I had on it. So it's looking pretty good. I probably need to come snip some of these leaves off. It look like they getting powdery mildew. I'll just come and snip those off. There's another pumpkin. There's another pumpkin. Mario, look at your watermelon. And these are sugar babies. How did they get so big? Look at the other one. You better come over here and pick one of your watermelons, boy. I know you back in town. I really need to read up on watermelons because I know I probably shouldn't have had all these runners going because they don't look like they got no watermelons on them. I should see watermelons everywhere. These are the crowder peas. And I think I need nitrogen in my soil. I need to go get some of that. This is Elijah's carrots. Doing good. I had to cover it up because the rabbit was sitting inside and eating it. And this is a cantaloupes. There's one. Yep, I need some nitrogen in my soil. There's a little mini compost. Lettuce gone to seed. Pumpkin growing up this. Carrot seeds need to come off. These are going to be carrot seeds for forever. Look at all of them. It's a lot. It's dried out now. Remember they were white, real pretty white flowers. Now they're drying back. But we still got carrots. Remember this is where that's the one that's making the carrot flowers. But we still have carrots in here. Remember the rabbit made his nest, so we just let him have it because he lives in the garden free. There's some more carrots. Back through there. I'm not a good photographer. I need that photographer you had, Kim. Oh, look at the kale. It's really popping. It's in just a bag of dirt. From Callie Kim showed me how to do that. Just open up a bag of dirt. I learned a lot from people on YouTube about gardening. Roots and Refuge. It's a lot of them. Look at that, Sabrina. Oh my gosh, it's so tall. It's taller than me. It's about 8 feet tall almost. Look at the corn. The sage. I need to come out here and snip that. Yes. Oh. Neglect. Look at that flower, Sabrina. I need to come collect these seeds. Oh my goodness. It's a lot. Which way shall I go? I know which. Oh, I'll show you the ground cherries. Look how big it's gotten, y'all. Remember how it started out? And I've been getting ground cherries. There's a lot of them on there. See? ground cherries, and they drop off. They turn yellow and they drop off on the ground, and then you can eat them. Sweet potatoes are doing good. The raspberry bush is, I don't know, it ain't doing nothing. And this is the sweet potato. Look at it growing up the deck. Remember, it was in those things. Now it looks like it's all one, but it's doing pretty good. Somebody said on there you could eat the leaves, and they're like spinach. I want to try it. Okay, what is this? Sweet potato. This is a squash. Early, what does it say? Early white. Yeah, that's what it says. So we'll see. I just wanted to plant something different. That's the grape. I guess it'll do something next year. But that's coming along. A little chunk of the backyard I took over turned out nicely, didn't it, y'all? Okay. Oh, I said I was going this way. Nothing growing in there. That's where the potatoes were. I was trying to grow sunflowers in there. It didn't work. Oh, look, y'all. Look at that pumpkin. Oh, wow. It's quite windy. Wow. And it is standing up staunch. That's another pumpkin plant. Oh, look, and it's a pumpkin on it. Y'all, I haven't been out here, and I didn't know all this was going on. Oh. Oh, look at that. That's that one that tastes like a mint. What is it called? It's a microgreen. It said it's called microgreens. Oh, the water has washed the tag off. I always tell you I'm going to tell you what it is, but I promise I will. In the next video, I'll have the tag changed. This is a zucchini that the roly-polies had got to, but it's coming back. And that's a yellow squash. Those are some mustard greens. I'll never grow mustards in a container again. This is a yellow squash. Remember, I didn't know what it was in this little flower patch. I just poked it right there. And I noticed by planting it in the midst of all these flowers, like the squash bugs really don't get on it that much. This is thyme. Anybody got thyme? Get these weeds out of here. Anybody got thyme? Ooh, we gotta come get these weeds out. I don't give the weeds a chance to think they could live here. That dang old rabbit ate all the leaves off of this plant. Oh my gosh. How ornery of him. But I'd rather eat the flowers than the vegetables. I need a fence. This is oregano. Time to harvest that. This was an eggplant. He kept eating that till he finally killed it. These are the garlic chives and the onion chives. This is the lemongrass. And oh my God, is this so good. It is doing amazing. I've cut off of it twice. It's haul. This is the corn. Look at y'all. Look. Coming on nicely. Look at that. And this is what I'm talking about. Look how big, tall that's got. Y'all remember how small it was? And those are the seeds. So I will be seed saving, you guys. So hit me up if you want to purchase some seeds. The blackberry bush is still producing. I guess that's the blackberry. I don't know. It might be the raspberry. We'll see. This was the blackberry, and it looks like it's mostly done. So I can cut this cane off that the blackberries grew on it this year because it won't produce again. Yeah. Look at this. Wow, it's going long. The flowers are looking good. It's pretty. It's a food forest back here. I can barely get through. Look at the tomatoes over here, remember? They were in the yellow pot. I mean, you can barely get through here. It's grown up, so I'm fighting my way through. Cherry tomatoes. So many. Look good. I can't even get down here to the green beans. There's still some on there because of all these tomatoes that I should have never did this. Planting them all close together and this many. So I'm glad this is dying back. I am not mad at all. There's a lot of cherry tomatoes. I can't even go this way. See? Look at all of these cherry tomatoes. I mean, they just hanging down. That is so pretty. Look at that. God is good. And this is another one of those. It's not as tall, but it's tall. This one is way taller than me. Wow. Okay, let's go around the other way. I love surprises in the garden. You'll notice when you garden, you'll go out there and you'll see surprises. And I always come through and I check. I mean, I try to come out here almost every day, if possible. You don't want to skip 2 days, because if you do, the squash bugs will take over. Like, look, right here. See those squash bug eggs? Those will turn into those bugs, see? There's some more. Look. There's some more. So if I didn't come out here, these things will hatch. And then they'll eat up your plant. And you don't want that to happen, so all I do is take it off. Before it hatches. Take them all off. And I got a cup that I put it in. You while I'm out here. It's a little pale. Yeah. And I just take them off. And I get them before the problem starts. I mean, you could pay your kids to go outside and do it. You know what I'm saying? $5? Come on, $5 to still have vegetables? Or I'll cook you your favorite thing, or you something. You just gotta stay on top of it. It's as simple as that. He said we gonna have to work. We gonna have to work for what we want. But that's what I do. I just come out here, look, see, here's some more over here. You just gotta get them. If I don't get these now, they will take over the garden. It'll be their garden. And yeah, some do get away from you, but it's few. You can get those when you see them. You can catch those, but you can't catch all these. Imagine how many that would be. What, it's about 10 on each one. That's 10, 20, 30 bugs. I'd rather fight 10 bugs than 30 or 40, and you just gotta come out here every day and do it. You gotta beat that white butterfly at its own game. And it comes out and it watches you while you're doing it and swarms right by your head like, sure, you just gotta work. Here is the other eggplant. Finally might get an eggplant. This has really been a hard plant for me. It's another cherry tomato. Get away. This is Cheyenne, my granddaughter's, who just graduated, her watermelon. Come on, baby. I maybe it needs a little more sunlight or something. I don't know. This is the okra. This is the purple okra. Ooh, I need to harvest that. See the purple okra? The flower, and then after the flower comes the okra. There's the regular okra. It's pepper plants. Keon, my broccoli didn't do good. Here's the mint. It flowered, and look, you got the crowder peas coming on over to the okra. I still got some containers of peppers. My tomato plants, oh, they got big in that rain. The beets and the celery. I'll show you those when I go around the other way. Where is that? You gotta go. I don't like that. That doesn't sound like a good person to have on your plants. That's a locust. The collards that I harvested, when my nephew was here, they're growing back. I need to come out and get these seeds. I haven't had some time. The asparagus are still growing nicely. I see some out here I need to harvest. The sun came out so bright. Can you see that? Where's it at? this is the Brandywine tomato. I learned too that I shouldn't have probably planted these different tomato plants so close together, because they'll, when I do my seeds, they'll cross-pollinate. They might not be true to what they were. So you live and you learn. But this is the Brandywine. I've gotten two ripe. Well, two ripe off of this, and I've taken some green tomatoes off of it. And this is the black truffle. And we got some of those ready to harvest. Really looks like a little truffle. I like that. Ooh, that one's big. Look at that. Look how big it is. Okay. Here's my one grandson's beefsteak tomato. Remember how small it was? Still in there. I will never plant this many cherry tomatoes again. I don't know what I was thinking. They were so good last year. That was the last thing, the last tomato that was on my mind. And I went crazy. Okay, I have this covered up with shade cloth. So this is celery. Pretty good. See it? Isn't that cool? This one's really darn good. Look at that stalk. Uh-oh. This is a jalapeno, right? Yep. I've only gotten two peppers. My peppers haven't been really producing a lot. This has a lot of flowers on it now, so it's starting to get some flowers. So I'll shake it so it'll pollinate. But I'm really happy with this celery. I really am. It's gonna be celery, guys. Look at that one. It's doing really good. But I covered it up because it doesn't like hot. And these are the beets. They're still growing. I definitely want to keep it covered up. And this is a pepper plant too, the bell pepper, where I got that one big one off of, but that's the only one I've gotten. But it's got some peppers coming on, just slow growing. And look at there's a banana. It's getting bigger, I remember that. We got some more coming on. Now these are growing slow, but there's some growth right there. Some peppers coming on, just slow growing. So don't get discouraged, y'all. Don't get discouraged. It's right next to the okra. This is remember the weed. And really, actually, it served a good purpose because a lot of those bugs went to it and not to the plants. So that was like a good, like a diversion, throwing the bugs off. Oh my, look at that okra. Uh, oh, I need to pick that. Oh no. See, when you don't come out here, this is what happens. Oh, look at that okra. Looking good. I mean, that's a lot of okra. There's some more purple okra. This is that other carrot patch. It's doing okay. They're growing. And because all of the tall stuff is around it, it's shading it. So it's really helping it. And this is the mint, where the mint was. We got some new growth on that mint. So I'm pleased with that. This is the kale, and it's doing good again because of this tree. It's not in my yard, and then the vegetables surrounding the vegetables that need to be shaded in. So it's, I don't know what you call it, but it's, plants working together to shade the ones that don't need a lot of sunlight. So these are the brown crowders, the other side. They are tall. And see, needs nitrogen really bad. Like I need to be at the store right now getting it. This is the cucumbers. And I came out here and picked most of them, but we still got some starting back up. See. Get in here now. See, this is where I couldn't walk through. See, I'm walking. Remember the flowers? Those smell so good. Oh my God. Till those were the ones I was talking about that you need in front of that window. The aroma that will come in when you have your window open in the spring and the breeze. So amazed. Let me do your flowers too. Look at that. Is that a bad ladybug or a good ladybug? But it's pollinating my cucumber. This is the tomato. Look at the pretty bluebirds. Hey, honey. Hey, honey. Hey. The prettiest bluebird family. And this is the red giant mustard. It's doing good. I haven't harvested off of it yet. Those tomatoes. Yeah, I need some nitrogen bad. But that's the garden, you guys. Oh no, you know what? Ooh. You know what I always fail to show you guys? The herbs. I gotta get the water. This is my neighbor's garden. she's gone. Look at the water. Look at the water. The water her garden rainwater. Now look at the herbs. This is the basil. See how big it's gotten. Rosemary. And that's the cilantro. It's gone to seed. But you want to like pinch your basil back here. You want to, here's your basil. You want to pinch it all the way back to the top of this, like that, and take that off. So it won't flower. It'll just keep growing and it'll get fatter. Like, look at those basil leaves. When I was at my friend Kim's house, Kim Jones, soon to be Lewis, yay, house, we had basil and cherry tomatoes and mozzarella with some drizzle of balsamic vinaigrette. And when I say it was amazing, it was amazing. And I like basil leaves just fried in oil. Oh my God, talk about melt in your mouth. And over here we've got some Italian, flat Italian parsley and some curly parsley. That's how you keep your basil going. I think I'll go in here. Oh, well, let me show you how she did it. Look at all that water I need to put up right now. And I tell you, these birds help. Y'all think birds really don't eat your stuff. At least mine don't. They eat the bugs. They eat the bugs off, y'all. They really do. They work. They work for their food. Alrighty. I'm getting ready to go have some basil, tomato, and mozzarella with the drizzle of balsamic vinaigrette. My baby seat. Water. That's a tea I'm making. It's going to be some good fertilizer. Birds like to eat. My daddy and my uncle. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you real quick how to do it. Basil. Okay. So you take some cherry tomatoes from your garden, some mozzarella balls from your favorite. Well, you can make them too if you homesteading. And your basil. And your fresh basil. Yes. And I like to start with a basil leaf and a tomato and mozzarella and a basil and a tomato and mozzarella. End it with basil. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? And I drizzle or spray a little balsamic vinegar right over the top of it. And voila, bon appetit. Dear Lord, make us truly grateful for what we're about to receive, for the nourishments of our body, for Christ's sake, amen. That's good, y'all. I need more balsamic. I love it. It's good. Okay. You guys have a blessed Sunday. Hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Bye.